The Coyotes Arena project vote in Tempe took place on Tuesday, and the voters elected against it. This means that the Coyotes' future is completely up in the air now, and the NHL is more than likely going to be moving the franchise. This comes as quite a surprise for the NHL, as it was expected that the new arena project would be approved and they would begin building this summer. Well, think again, because it's not happening. At this point, it seems inevitable that the Coyotes won't be playing in the desert come maybe 5 years' time. They will play out the 2023-24 season at Mullet Arena, but that should be it for the Yotes in Arizona. Frank Saravalli said in an article that if the result of the vote doesn't go through, that it seems more like a question of when and where, and not if the Coyotes would relocate if the project were to be killed. The NHL has been taking meetings with owners in cities such as Houston, Salt Lake City, Kansas City, Quebec City in Canada, and a few other spots. Where would you want to see the Coyotes franchise relocate to? Being a Canadian myself, I'm a little biased, but I think it would be cool to see another team in Canada. The Canadian markets are just so good for the NHL, and I think that a team maybe in Quebec City or Hamilton area would be pretty cool. Imagine the potential rivalry between Hamilton and Toronto. The Coyotes relocated from Winnipeg in 1996, and ever since they've been there, the Desert Dogs, they've been pretty much an embarrassment for the NHL. There's been multiple bankruptcies, horrible team records, and an underwhelming fan base. The Yotes have won just one single playoff game in the past 10 years and have never made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Without Bettman's dedication of trying to make it work, I think this team would have moved years ago. For some reason, Gary Bettman has always seemed to have a soft spot for the Coyotes. He even promised to bring an All-Star game and an NHL draft to Tempe if the project was approved. He released a statement today saying that the NHL is terribly disappointed by the results of the vote and they will review what steps the Coyotes will need to take next. He's definitely pretty upset by these results. Maybe this could be a blessing in disguise for the NHL. The Yotes need a new look and a new city. Their time has come to an end in Arizona. I mean, look at how successful Vegas and Seattle have been. In the end, this could be a great thing for the NHL. That's all for today's video, guys. Let me know where you want to see the Coyotes relocate to, and please subscribe if you enjoyed this content.